Hey YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hello. Oh, I just really just hit myself. Hello. So today I want to talk about robots are going to be taking our jobs. They're going to be replacing us. They're going to be the new world. First, there was a Netflix movie. It was a new movie that was called, let me see here. Subservience. And I watched that movie like a couple of weeks ago, and it was basically about a robot or robots who, you could go into a store and buy one. Like, the storyline was that this man was a single dad because his wife was in the hospital, and he needed help around the house. Like, he had almost a newborn, and then he had a younger child, and so his neighbors had already had like robots and stuff. So like, he walked into the store and there's robots all over the place. They look very human-like. They can cook, clean, do dishes, nanny your kids, change diapers, just anything that you want. Like, you could buy them from the store. And so they started taking over everything. Like, he bought a robot. They kind of made it like sexual in a sense with him sleeping with the robot, but I think the important message was that robots are going to take over, because at his job, which he was like a construction worker, or he worked at a campsite or something like that, the manager or the owner of the work site came in, and he told them like, hey, all these jobs gone, like, we have to replace them with robots, I guess for the betterment of the job, or for compensation purposes, I don't know. But the robots took over, and everybody at that campsite lost their jobs. They kept him as like the watchman, or like the manager, or like the person to watch all of the robots, make sure they do their job efficiently. So all he had to do was just sit down for his job. And it was just so crazy to me that I'm sure some people will watch that video and it will go over their heads. Literally, it will go over their heads, because like, I don't think people understand what's about to happen, the importance of what's about to happen, and how robots are literally going to how robots are literally going to take our jobs. Like, they're going to take everything. I do have a list of jobs that they're going to take. This is what AI Google is saying, but you can't really believe AI and Google like that all the time. But they're going to take lawyers, receptionists, cashiers, customer service reps, physicians, proofreaders. They're going to be in retail. They're going to be teachers. They're going to take data entry clerk jobs, healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, writers, social workers, bank tellers. They're going to be handling our money. I don't know how I feel about that. But one thing I do is I don't keep my money in the bank. Like, I take my money out of the bank. When I get paid, or if anything is coming to my bank, I take it out. Or I'm going to invest it, like, because there's no reason to keep your money in a bank. Like, there was a time during COVID where they were stopping people from taking money out of the banks, and like freezing your accounts to where you couldn't get a certain amount out, or you just couldn't get money out, period. Like, the banks had crashed, shut down, glitched. Like, it was a lot going on. Like, so I feel like nobody should be keeping their money in the bank. So FYI, if you're watching this video, try not to keep your money in the bank, because they playing Russian roulette with your money too. Like, Wells Fargo was caught doing that, and they got sued. Like, I'm not sure if I can say all of that on here, but be watchful. They even got accounting on here, and pharmaceutical work. So it's like, they're going to take everything. And then with construction and like, how farmers, they're taking farmers' jobs. Like, they're going in and putting the robots out in the field and having them pick our produce and our fruits and our vegetables and all those type of things. Because like, people like us or whoever's working there now, like any humans, they're getting tired of doing that. Like, they're in the cold doing it, they're in the heat doing it. And you know what? Robots can't get cold or hot. So they're going to be out there picking it. They're going to be faster. They're going to be more efficient. They're not going to get tired. They're going to be able to work more hours. They're going to be able to do a lot of more things than us humans can do, because we always need a break. We always tired. We need sleep. We calling out because we have family issues, or we want to go on vacation. Robots, you don't have to worry about them doing that. They can work 24/7 as long as you need to. All you got to do is recharge them up, start them back up. It's like this. It's quick. It's like a revolving door. So they are going to be more efficient. And it's just so crazy. And it says they can also be replaced by healthcare professionals such as doctors, nurses, social workers, counselors, therapists, and teachers. So you telling me that a robot is about to be my therapist? A robot done went through all the stuff I went through as a child. A robot was black, and he dealt with racism, and he dealt with all of this stuff. So he can relate to me, and he's going to tell me how I should fix my mental and how I should think. No. So this is getting like insane out here, and this is why I'm moving out of America. You should too. It's just, I mean, you know what? I'm not even shocked, because you know what? This is Babylon. This is what was going to happen. Like, if you read any of your scriptures and you read the testaments and anything like that, it tells you what is going to happen. It tells you. And it tells you to get out of Babylon. It tells you to leave. It tells you to go to the homeland, which is Africa or wherever. It tells you to leave. So nobody should be surprised by these events that's going to happen, because they were going to happen. Like, we live in Babylon, we live in America, somewhere where it's greed. Greed is number one. Money is number one. Money is the root of all evil at the end of the day. So if you don't know those things, then it's time to start researching, expanding your mind, expanding your horizon, and looking into other places. Going to travel if you can. Going to get a taste and visit other places to where you can see how they live. Like, I once lived in Mexico, and they're on motorcycles still. Their cars are not as advanced as ours. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people walking to stores, and so many people just using their legs that were created for them. Whereas America, you barely see people on motorcycles. If they're on motorcycles, it's to, you know, because they bought the motorcycle for almost $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. And it's just something for fun for them. Other people are using that as a means of actual transportation. You know? So it's pretty different. It's pretty different. So if you go out to other countries, like, you'll see the difference between them and America. It's almost like a culture shock, because you're like, oh my goodness. And then when you get back in America, it's all type of advancements. Robots are about to be flying planes. They are about to be flying planes, because some of the things I've heard about these plane coordinators are kind of vicious, and they do some stuff to stay awake. But like I said, robots not gonna need to be doing stuff to stay awake. They don't need energy drinks, or, you know, I can't say it on here, but yeah, they don't need that stuff. And you know, there's another thing that AI is taking over, and then robots and stuff like that. Like, you have ChatGPT, you have stuff like that. Like, they're already writing your scripts for, like, if you want to go on YouTube and write a description, or you need help writing a paper, or you need help writing, you know, your thesis as for your paper, or you're presenting something. You can go on ChatGPT, and they're going to literally write everything for you. Everything's going to be wrote for you. When you Google things, like, I just Googled that. So let me show y'all what happens when I Googled what jobs. Let's do it now. What jobs will robots take over? Or, you know what, this is not even doing it. Maybe I have to sign in to Google. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna look up a word that I made on my video the other day. So I'm gonna look up egocentric tendencies. And AI already writes, or AI already wrote out everything. Like it's saying it's AI generated or AI overview. Already Google is doing it. So let me just do this. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Let me see. See how it says AI overview on there? So the robots done took Google's job. That's done. That's done right there. They done took Google's job. So even Google got their job took. If that don't tell you enough, then I don't know what it's gonna tell you. Google can't even get submissions no more and have people write stuff out. I mean, I feel like it was already AI generated, but it's literally showing you that it is now. So it's like, I mean, even down to the food, y'all. I just think at this point, even down to the food, that it's gonna be chemical. I mean, everything is already chemicaled up, chemically processed. Everything we eating is just not even. It's not even where it's at no more. Like it's cloned, genetically modified. I mean, yeah. And I don't know. Let's talk about this too. Have y'all noticed that food just don't taste like food no more? Food don't taste like food. I don't know if it's just me or if I'm just tired of eating the junk, but it's not food no more to me. It's just not. But that's the thing I want to come to y'all today with and talk about robots and how they taking over jobs. I mean, they are about to be picking the fields. They about to be your healthcare provider. They about to be your therapist. They about to be driving these cars. Like, it's time to go. It's time to be getting some income streams. More than two, because one income stream is close to none, baby. It's close to none. You got one that can be taken away, then what? You always got to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say the ideal income stream is about as many as you can get. But if you can get at least over 3, then you good to go. Because if you're working towards all 3 and just getting all 3 together, then you'll be good to go. But like, it's not a joke right now with these robots. Like, they taking over everything. They showing y'all in movies. They always have to show you. They always have to show you. Because these people that run the world believe in good and bad karma. They have to show you. They have to show you before anything goes on so they can say, hey, well, at least we told y'all. You didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention, so we had to show you. And then if you didn't get it, you just didn't get it. So, yeah, I would recommend going to watch that movie, Subservience. There was another movie I watched on Netflix that was talking about robots, and the robots was taking over and beating it. Oh, and then that thing, too, they were unaliving humans on that thing. They was just doing all type of evil stuff. They was regenerating their own selves and their own systems and just taking over. So I don't even think people like Elon Musk knows what's gonna happen when y'all put a robot out here in place of a human and think that there could be some turning on. They gonna turn on anything. Like, I just think anything can turn. Like, technology has advanced so much. We could talk about that more in more videos in the future if y'all want me to. So we can all learn together. But I'm just telling y'all what I know, what I've looked up, and what I've known for about a couple of years now. Like, I love to watch things that will enhance my knowledge and tell me things that I feel like I should know, and just make sure that I'm in aware, that I'm in the known of things. So I love to do that, to be honest. So yeah, I hope y'all got some value from this video today, and that you all learned something, and just to be, in the known and be in the clear, and get your ducks in order and get yourself together so that way you are not left behind. I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.